Hey guys, it's Dave and Joy, and we wanted to answer questions that we hear over and over again about the Tavala trim. Hopefully this will help you. So if you have a sample of a 3-pack of the Tavala trim in your possession and you're wondering how to get started, perhaps this will help. So question number 1. Dave?
Well, what is Tavala trim, right? So number 1, it's a thermogenic, it's a metabolism booster, it gives you energy, it helps suppresses the appetite so you can become a decisive eater as opposed to many of us who are compulsive eaters. Okay?
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
And here's another question we hear. What should I expect? Okay, a 3-day sample is a 3-day sample. I'll use an example. Number 1, the first day you're going to notice something. Perhaps you're going to notice that you like how it makes you feel. You're going to have more energy. The stick number 1 is a decision stick. That's what we call.
You'll know right away.
You're going to make the decision. I like this. One of the things that I notice and a lot of people notice is on the day 1, you are going to have less of an appetite. It is a strong appetite suppressant, and you're going to have less cravings. And for a lot of people, that's a real positive.
That's a super positive. The other piece is this. So you get 3 sticks. We call them sticks. It's a powder form. And you would, let's talk how to use them.
Sure.
You would open up one of the sticks, put it in, I say 12 to 16 ounces of water. Some people say 10 to 12. You'll find that mix that works for you. But day 1, you can mix the whole thing, but just drink half of it. Just sip on it for 10, 15 minutes or whatever. And you'll start noticing. Everyone responds differently to whether it's, no matter what you're drinking or eating, right? So you want to take about half of it, see how your body feels. If you feel fantastic, go ahead and have the rest of it.
Right.
If you feel like, wow, I'm getting a little boost of energy, let's just kind of watch and see. Save the rest of it till tomorrow. Okay, so just allow yourself to go through it. So typically, like Joy says, the first stick is called the decision stick, as you're going to know. The second stick the next day is really the confirmation stick. The third stick we lovingly call the procrastination stick. You probably need to get an order in, right?
That's right.
And we'll chat about that for a minute too. But that's how you normally, how you take it. Now maybe we can talk about what time of the day. Should they have food on
That
the
is
stomach?
another question.
Let's go through that, yeah.
Okay. Typically, take it first thing in the morning. Some people prefer it before breakfast. Some people prefer it after. Once again, you're going to find the magical whatever works best for you.
Yeah.
But take it in the morning. Although, if you work a different shift, like some people maybe work dinners as a waitress or whatever, they may want to take it at lunchtime or early afternoon. Do not take it too late at night, though, because
some people, well, they end up having the cleanest house on the neighborhood block. So it's a bit of a stimulant, but so you may want to not take it too late. But food, no food. I prefer mine with food after I've had a little bit of food.
Yeah.
Some people like it straight up before. You'll find that pace. There is no wrong way. We just want to caution you because it's so effective that if you drink it too late in the day, it may make you wakeful that night.
Another question, you mentioned the stimulant. People go, ooh, is it like a lot of coffee? Is it going to be one of those where I, get really up here and then I crash? No, it's really even keel.
It's actually less than a cup of coffee in terms of the caffeine.
Far less.
But that's not the active ingredient.
Right.
The active ingredient, and I'm going to mess this up, but it comes naturally from the Africana gigliana fruit.
Perfect.
Which is, so you're getting that little bit of the bump and that little energy and the suppressant of the appetite. So, and a lot of people say it makes them feel really good. It's like their happy drink.
A friend of mine yesterday said it is her happy drink and it's elevated her mood, and we've heard that a lot.
Yep.
Okay, my son.
Let's talk about weight loss. You started that. Weight loss in 3 days. You're going to know you like it. You're going to know there's something there. You might see the scale move, but I wouldn't judge it based on that. Some do, but if you don't, hey, it took more than 3 days to get to where we are, so let's give it a little bit.
I think a baseline. You know what? I don't particularly like the scale, but I think if you're going to do the Tavala trim and one of your goals is weight loss, get on the scale, weigh yourself, put the number aside, put on some clothes, that maybe a little snug. I call them tester clothes, and then forget about it. Maybe measure yourself, but then just use the trim. Don't worry about dieting. Don't worry about anything else. Just enjoy the trim. Let your body dictate the amount of food. And for me, this is important. My appetite was suppressed so greatly, and I was really excited because we were moving. I didn't really want to take time to eat. You still want to eat. You want to keep your metabolism going because this boosts it. Last thing you want to do is skip a meal so it slows down.
Right.
Okay.
Right, cool. Here's one that comes up all the time is I'm on medication. If I'm on that, whatever the medication is, or we'll hear I've got blank condition, right? Can I take Tavala trim?
Right.
Well, let's answer this straight up. We're not doctors. You need to definitely check with your medical care provider on those specific questions. Many times we've heard of people on our team, and we have experience with somebody who may have had a result with whatever you're working with or
Right.
whatever your medication is. But don't be surprised if we answer it. Please check with your medical care provider
Yeah.
to make that determination, because everyone's different,
Yeah.
right?
Just take the ingredients and the information to your
Yeah, if
medical
that's a concern,
provider.
please check it out for yourself.
Okay, so here's another one we hear. Okay, so let's assume that I'm gonna like this product. Then what? How do I get more?
Yep. So the person who invited you, who you maybe got a sample from, or you bought a sample through, whatever, you'll go to there. They have their own website with Tavala if they're a brand partner, and that's the difference between brand partner and being a customer here. Customers can't make money,
Right.
but brand partners can, so they have a website. And so you'd go there and place an order, and the trim comes in. Well, it comes in either both stick form or powder form to mix, or capsule form, and it's a 28-day supply. And currently here in the States, it is $69.99, so about $2.50 a day, right at $2.50
Right,
a day,
right.
cheaper than a latte or a Starbucks.
Mochaccino or whatever.
Right, you
Yeah,
know.
no kidding.
You can still enjoy those, but if you're looking at cost, actually, talk about cost. A lot of people save more money on what this thing costs.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, an example. This is a perfect example. Is a friend of ours saved maybe like $70 over the course of a week. She didn't eat out lunch as often. She didn't have her second Starbucks coffee in the afternoon, and she said she stayed away from the vending machine. Right there, she saved like $7 or more per day just on the vending stuff.
Right.
Nothing to do with going out for meals. So most people, in fact, I've never heard anyone say that in the long run there was any additional cost.
Right, right.
Yeah, they were
If you're-
making better food choices too.
Right. So if you're looking at budget, most people, they actually are saving a little bit of money. So that's
Great.
kinda
You're answering a lot of questions.
Yep.
So you answered the brand. When you go on the website, yes, you can choose brand partner or customer. There's no choice. I mean, there's no cost to become a brand partner. It's free.
Yeah.
So you can just see what works best
Look
for
at this
you.
one. I need to lose 50 pounds. There's two questions here. Should I go on an auto ship, and what's the advantage? Well, the first question, I bet 50 pounds. Some people say, well, how long do I need to be part of it and taking the trim? The rule of thumb that we have is a box of trim, which is a 28-day supply, for every 10 pounds you want to lose. Okay. You don't want to go, I know this is a microwave society and we all want something quick, but you really want to allow your body to move with it, so it's a long-term, so you stay there, because we've all been on yo-yo diets, right? We lost a bunch of weight, we're all excited, and then 3 months later we're heavier than when we started. So if you allow your body, and this is two personal trainers talking here, if you allow your body to kind of move with it, I would do one pack, 1 month supply or 128-day supply for every 10 pounds. So 50 pounds, kind of plan on 4 or 5 months.
And having said that, we've had friends who have lost it much quicker, but I think
Yeah.
it's better to, play that. The other thing is sometimes people, we've had people who had a little bit of a stall after a couple of months, and they may have only lost 4 or 5 pounds, but they've dropped an additional size or two of clothing.
Right.
One of the things about Tavala Trim is it addresses fat loss. It amazes me over and over again. We have hundreds, if not thousands, of people, friends who have used it. And you see them, and you'll see their before and after, and they'll be like, hey, I lost 16 pounds. And I'm like, really? Looks like they lost 30.
Yeah.
The inch loss
Yeah. Yep.
is tremendous. So
Huge.
go by how you feel, and it's all about health.
Yeah, for most people, throw the scale away. I mean, when we did major weight loss programs here in our community a few years ago, I'd ask people, the top 5 things that they measure their health from, and the scale was always number 3, 4, or 5. It wasn't the first 1 or 2. The first one is typically to feel better, look better, feel better, to feel sexier, to feel
More confident,
to have the clothes fit. Then it comes in the scale. But I think in our culture, we give that scale so much power.
Yeah.
Take some of that away. So, because this is about being happy and authentic and loving your life, and the more you're at peace and happy, actually the faster you'll get in the shape you want to get in,
That's true. That's true.
because you'll be feeling better.
Let's keep going on with questions. Okay, how does it taste? You know what, when we first were introduced to this, we were prepared that maybe we'd have to plug our nose because some nutritional things
Oh my, yeah.
could be pretty nasty. It tastes great.
Yeah.
It tastes like grape Kool-Aid or berry Kool-Aid. It tastes really, really good.
Really good.
Really good. So,
Here's a question that comes up, and I can't answer this because I'm a man.
I know the question.
Do women lose weight as fast as men?
On the Tavala trim, honestly, I have to say that I think they do.
Pretty close.
It's pretty close. We've had maybe 6 people, 4
On our team?
4 on our team who 4 women have lost over 100 pounds, 2 men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, more women tend to gravitate towards this product.
Yeah.
And then usually the husband or the partner, whatever,
But
joins
historically, typically, the guys will lose a little bit faster up front.
Typically.
So, just like the
Don't
scale,
compare,
don't
don't
make that
compare.
comparison. Everyone's a little bit different. So allow your body, and a lot of times people, if they start taking it, they're like, wow, I feel even a little more tired, or I'm getting a little headache, or your body's had this process. It may have been a few months, it may have been for many of us a few years, that you've allowed it to get in the shape it is. And it could be from not eating as well, could be medications and like that. So be gentle with yourself, drink plenty of water, make sure that you're allowing your body to flush out any toxins. A lot of times when we start something new, whether it's a cleanse or whatever, the first couple days is the body flushing the toxins, and you actually feel a little bit worse.
You can.
Allow yourself to go with that flow. Keep drinking the water to flush that out faster. Yeah, you're going to hit the bathroom more often, but in a couple days, your body's going to start realizing that you're taking care of it, and it's going to start giving you. It's going to get back to where it naturally should be.
Wow, he answered a lot of the questions all in one. Bam. One of the things that I would say men and women, they're like, I want to lose this belly fat. And piggybacking on what Dave was just saying is, love your belly as it is and thank it for doing its job, because it's created perhaps a layer of fat to protect your internal organs. It will house the toxins. So as you start to lose weight, drink more water, use the Tavala trim. It'll be a catalyst for that as well. So the other question is, okay, so we've had people start out as a customer and they're like, hey, people are noticing I'm losing weight. Can I change to a brand partner? And the answer is?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a quick phone call into the company.
Yep.
All they need is your birth date and Social Security number, because at this point you can earn money, and if the company needs to pay it, they need to be able to track that. So that's all it takes. There's no additional cost. There's no additional anything other than now to make money, earn money, it's a whole other subject. You want to be on an active order at least 1 every 4 weeks. But we can get into those kind of details as a
company ships your auto ship for free too. So
I started that and I didn't finish
people
it.
do not want
Why
to
an auto ship?
Yeah, and people do not want to run out of product.
Yeah, number one. Number
Yeah.
2, if you go on a monthly reorder, which is an auto ship, you don't have to pay shipping.
True.
So you're looking at saving $5, $10, $15, depending on what you're ordering on shipping. So why not save a few dollars while you're dropping the weight and feeling great?
Yep. So there are other products that can go along with the Tavala trim, but let's just stop here. There is a transformation pack that includes a product called Control that also supports weight loss and weight management and normalizing blood sugar, and also a weight loss protein shake. But that's another whole Q&A for people who are starting the samples or just starting the trim. Perhaps a month's supply right up front. Hopefully these questions and answers have helped you, because we've learned along the way, both from personal use but also from what people have.
Thousands of questions.
Same questions over and over again.
That's probably 99.9. You might have 1 or 2 here and there. Again, ingredients, and can you take it? Check with your doctor. Anything else we'll try to help with in terms of answering that. And then we'll put together some other videos on maybe how to use it as a system with the transformation pack to get the maximum result that you can. Okay?
Absolutely.
So we hope that serves you. This is Dave and Joy, and get back to the person who invited you here. Hopefully this answered your questions.
Put some comments below. Let us know if this has been useful, and if you have any other questions, hey, ask away.
Yep, there you go. Have a great day, guys.
Bye.